Welcome back to I'd Have a Beer. We got an electric one for you today. I'd Have a Beer podcast is presented by Zeus Brewing Company in Poughkeepsie, New York. Thank you again for coming on board. We appreciate you. I got a fantastic one from Zeus again tonight. We'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah,
we'll get into that a little bit later. New episodes out every Wednesday. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube. And Mike, tell them absolutely
slam that button.
Absolutely slam those buttons. Absolutely slam those buttons on YouTube and Instagram. Follow us on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast. Mike, tell the people, what do we got coming up tonight?
Absolutely. We got Modest Mike in the building tonight, giving you the bet that'll get you the money for the beer this weekend. We got a one question, one answer, which if you remember last time, Manny Mozz threw a ball 40 yards, hit the can. All right. We got the goods, we got the bads, and we got the uglies of the week. A lot of crazy things happened, a lot of unforeseen losses. We've got a grind my gears with Manny Mozz. We got a return of the Better Half Challenge, okay? We got a winner. We got a week one winner. You're going to want to hear it. And, of course, we got to talk about some beers we have in the studio here, some predictions on the Giants and the Eagles next week, both good matchups, and our favorite, Dak Prescott, added to the wheel, and we'll get into that later. But I think we'll start it off here with the normal.
Hey.
I'd have a beer.
Ooh.
All right, let's get some of this.
Got a little extra click right there. Let's see. I'm about to dive into a Zeus Brewing Company Shine.
Okay.
Let's shine.
Okay. I have the Beast Unleashed Monster Beer. I'll tell you right now, there's caffeine in here.
I tried to warn you when you showed me it before. I'm like, dude, that looks like a monster.
It's red inside. This is not good.
This guy's playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 all night tonight.
All night.
All night.
I'm finding you.
Yeah, Kyle Murray, this guy's got 2 gold guns already. But you said something about Modest Mike. We got Modest Mike tonight. Modest Mike, what do you got for us? What do you got?
Yeah,
come on.
He's been taking a little break because Bugatti Bets has been here. But Modest Mike is back in the building.
There it is.
And I got the Thursday night parlay. This is a must. This happens in the past 5 games. All of these stats have happened, and they're going to happen again. We got the Ravens. We got the Bengals. Here's what's going to happen. Joe Burrow, 200-plus yards. Mark Andrew, 40 yards receiving. Gus Edwards, 40 yards rushing. And under 57.5 points. This is a must. This is easy. All of these stats have hit from their games for the past 9 weeks. You take $100 and you come back with $260. This is crazy. I'm giving you free money. It's not financial advice, but this is free money, okay? Come listen to me. Take the free money. You won't be sad. It's definitely modest, and it's definitely in your pocket. Modest Mike hits again this Thursday night.
All right, Modest Mike. That is for sure modest. I appreciate Modest Mike. I like Modest Mike. He should come visit a little bit more often.
It's good. He's good. He takes account into stats. He looks back at past games, and he really figures out, is this free money?
Yeah.
Is this free money?
I like Modest Mike. Modest Mike's a good guy. But hey, Modest Mike, appreciate you. Make sure you dial that bet in exactly like Modest Mike told you. If you're looking for a little extra cash to possibly go to Zeus Brewing in Poughkeepsie, New York and grab a Shine, because so far this is very good. This is very good. Week 10 in the books.
Oh yeah.
Week 10 in the books. A lot of good, a lot of bad, and a lot of ugly, of course. But before we get into the recap of the week, you mentioned one question, one answer. And I have a fantastic one for you. I did a lot of, you challenged me. You said, Manny Mozz, you can't throw a 40. You said, how far do you think you could throw a football accurately? 40 yards came into my head. Poof, right here. So when I'm thinking of Modest Mike or Mikey Bugatti, do you know what the question came into my head? How fast do you think you can eat a large cheese pie?
We're talking 18 inches.
Large cheese pie. Yeah,
I
18 inch.
I
18.
I
Yeah.
like how I give you
Mm-hmm.
a nice athletic competition for yourself, and you want to test my body for if it will survive after.
I
Uh,
think eating is a sport.
it's absolutely a sport. You ask Joey Chestnut,
I was
and
just gonna bring
he'll
him up.
show you how much of a sport it is.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, that guy is an athlete every year he's coming out. He's like undefeated. So you challenged me to an athletic toss. I'm going to challenge you to the next thing on the list. It goes throwing a football accurately to how fast can you eat a large cheese pie? And
Yeah.
Mikey Bugatti, I
Yeah.
want to know how fast can you eat a large cheese pie? Here on I'd Have a Beer
9 minutes flat.
podcast. 9
9 minutes
minutes.
flat. 9 minutes flat. I'm taking 8 slices down with a minute and change each one. No problem.
Okay.
No
All
problem.
right.
I'll put a
9
timer
minutes.
down. I'll have some people around. 9
Yeah, yeah,
minutes
yeah.
flat. 8 slices in my stomach, and a
9
glass of
minutes.
water. I can have as
9
much water as
minutes.
I want, right?
You can have as much water as you want.
Uh, nine
I just want
minutes.
to see the large cheese pie going in under 9 minutes.
We'll measure. You'll see the 18 inches of pie, and then you'll see me devour it in 9 minutes later. Okay, it's gonna
Okay.
have a short lifespan. This pizza, I'll tell you that right now. Tell
Well,
you
I
that
like
right
it.
now.
I
All right.
like it. All right. Well, that's my one question, one answer. Mikey Bugatti, the challenge is on for you now.
Yeah.
One large cheese pie in under 9 minutes.
Easy.
All right.
I have a one question, one answer for you as well. Not a
What do you got?
challenge. Just want to know.
Okay.
I heard a pretty weird sports superstition
Yeah.
this past week. And if I don't know if you're watching the Monday night game,
I think I know where you're going. Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes wears the same underwear for every game ever since he won.
I
Okay,
heard that. Yep.
that's weird, but
Strange.
but it's not weird if it works. So, Manny Mozz, what is your sports superstition? You watching the game, you want the Giants to win, you do this thing, they always win.
I well, they always win. Well, obviously, none of the superstitions that I'm doing don't work because we haven't
You
won.
gotta find a new one.
The Giants stink. But I will give you a superstition that I've used like for years and years and years, and it's my father did it, and
I
I
think I
saw
know
him
what you're
doing
gonna
it,
say.
and I just always do it. It never really works. It never really works. So what I do is when there's a field goal or an extra point, on the board here, and I'm trying to get the other team to miss, I give them the Italian horns.
That's it.
I give them the horns right here.
You think they feel this
Oh,
electricity through the
I
screen?
get right up there. I get right up there and I give them the horns, and
Uh-huh.
it works 60% of the time every time. You know.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
it don't really work, but it makes me feel good. And then that one time that it does work, it's yeah,
You made it
I got
happen.
powers. Yeah,
You made
I'm
it
like
happen.
Mikey Bugatti right there. I'm running to the sports books. I'm putting all the money on one bet. I'm feeling electric.
it.
But that is the one superstition that I have. It might not even be the team. It might not even be the Giants. If I just need somebody to miss the field goal, I'll give them the horns.
Give them the fucking. I like it.
I give them the
I like it.
horns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's got those weird superstitions. The field goal happens. They put their shirt over their head, or they hold a
Yeah.
spoon up in the air. That guy wears the same underwear.
Yep.
You give him the
I
horns.
give him the horns. I give him the
We
horns. I
appreciate
wear
that.
different pairs of underwear.
I do that.
You know.
Yeah, I do.
But hey, he must be onto something. The guy's doing, he's doing all right.
Got a couple Super Bowls.
Maybe that's the secret. Maybe that's how we take this podcast into the stratosphere. We need to just start wearing our lucky boxers or
Take
something
notice
like
of what boxers you're wearing right now. I'm not changing.
that. I know what pair I'm wearing.
I'm gonna mark them down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Leave a comment on our Instagram. I'm just kidding. Of what color? No, I'm just kidding. Don't do
What
that.
do you think it is?
Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, one question, one answer. This
Good
guy, Mikey Bugatti's eating a pizza in 9 minutes flat, large cheese pie, and now you know my superstition, Italian horns.
I'm not even worried about it.
Everybody out there listening right now is just mind blown. I think I'm maxed out after maybe 5 slices.
Yeah.
And that's I'm taking a nap afterwards, 5 slices. You're
I'll
eating
tell you
a
something.
large.
my father said to me a long time ago,
Oh,
when I wouldn't finish what was in front of me, he
yeah.
said to me this. He said, "Leftovers are for quitters." Okay,
Mm,
and I don't quit. So I'm getting under those 9 minutes. I'm finishing that pie,
wow.
and I might eat more.
Guys talking a big game, but
I eat more.
we will see. The clip will be up. Win, lose, or draw. Large cheese pie, Mikey Bugatti. The clip will be out there. I'm sure of it. But to get into the recap of week 10, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of good, bad, and ugly, like I mentioned. Mike, what did you see this week that was good, that jumped off, that
Ooh,
was good for you this week? What did you see out there?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good. I was watching some games on Sunday. They were all pretty good. They were all right. I didn't have much
Yeah.
to do this Sunday. I had a nice bye week. We took the rest.
Oh, that's right.
We got a nice challenge coming up this weekend. But I did catch
Mm-hmm.
an interesting game on Monday night that I did not expect to happen. I think a
Oh,
lot of people did not expect to happen.
oh,
I
yeah.
think a lot of people have thrown this team out the window for quite some time. I have.
Yep.
I have. The Broncos
Wow. You're right.
are a scary team in the NFL right now because of this reason. They will bust your ticket up. Okay, you take the money line the wrong way, they're gonna get you. You take that first half money line, they're gonna get you. They will drop your team from the playoffs just like that because they don't have any agenda because they're not
Oh,
making playoffs. They are there to cause chaos. They don't need anything on their team. They don't need a playoff pick because they already got them traded from 2 years ago. They are here to ruin your day. And so they did to the New York Bills with four takeaways in that game. The scariest thing in the NFL
there he
is a
goes.
team that does not have anything to do but ruin your playoff chances. That is all
And
this
that's
team is worth.
exactly what happened when the Giants played the Cowboys this week,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They were shaking in their boots.
Yeah, yeah.
They were
That's the
shaking in their
mindset we
boots.
had going into that game, but it
It
obviously didn't happen.
lasted
Yeah.
7 minutes.
I
Well,
agree with you though.
yeah,
Shock the nation, Cowboy or the
Broncos.
freaking Broncos coming out absolutely stunning Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, New
Crazy.
York Bill. I've never heard anybody call them number one, the New York Bills, even though
You
they
like
are
that?
the. I never heard anybody ever call them the New York Bills, but what do I know? Yeah, GG's for Sean Payton and the Broncos. They were catching lots of heat in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
They just beat the Kansas City Chiefs,
I was about to say they're
and
on a three
now
win streak. They're on a 3-win streak. They took down
Buffalo
the
Bills.
Packers. Yeah.
I don't
Packers,
know.
Mahomes, Josh Allen. Watch out, Josh Dobbs. They're coming to the Vikings.
Ooh. But to go
Yeah.
off of your good, another good that I saw, particularly for a guy that is rooting against the Eagles down the stretch here, I saw the 49ers come out and get a much needed win. Much needed win. They dropped three in a
Smacked them
row.
around.
Much needed win. Big bounce back game against the Jags, 43-3. That offense was clicking. Everybody's back. And that defense now with Chase Young looks very scary on those corners. Looks very scary.
Immediate impact.
Immediately, there was a sack on Sunshine, the quarterback, and they just sandwiched him. I didn't realize that both Bosa and Young went to Ohio State together and played
Oh,
on
yeah.
with. I didn't know that, so that is awesome. Good things probably coming for the 49ers. So they earned my good last week, week 10.
I was with you on that entire way. I like that the 49ers dominated.
Mm.
Makes me feel like there's some competition out here in the NFC. What I didn't like, Christian McCaffrey,
Mm.
anytime touchdown scorer for 16 games straight. Boy didn't score a touchdown. I saw that post game interview and he goes, "Yeah, I suck.
I suck.
Everyone scored except for me."
Yeah. Yeah,
That was
that's a
tough to
good
watch.
problem to have being a
Yeah,
49ers fan. That's a good problem to have when your beast running back doesn't need to be in the end zone every game to win.
yeah,
And they
yeah.
won pretty large. Yeah, so that's 49ers are back. They get my good week 10. What did you see that was bad this week?
Ooh, yeah, yeah. So On the other side of football in the AFC, there's not a bad team like the Bills. There's a very good team. There's a very good team. A lot of people say it's the other bird team that should be going to the Super Bowl or the playoffs. I beg to
Oh,
differ. I beg to
uh-oh.
differ. I say that this team can't close out games, just like last year. They will blow a playoff game early on. The Ravens
Mm-hmm.
can't seem to figure it out. You're up 15 points at the top of the third. You can't just hold on to the ball a little bit. Maybe don't
Tough.
throw interceptions. Don't let them charge down the field. I get it. The Browns have an incredible defense.
Great, great
If you and
defense.
like Manny Mozz has said multiple times, if
Multiple.
if you don't have him on fantasy and they're available, go pick him up. Go pick him up.
A shout out to Nick out there right now, who gave him the absolute business in fantasy last week
Oh yeah.
because of the Cleveland defense, which Mikey Bugatti just brought up. I've been telling you, but continue.
Yeah, Ravens not good. I think they're going to make the playoffs. If they keep fumbling like this, they're not going to look good. They're going to play
Mm-hmm.
good defense like they did early on and lose first round. Not good. There's my
Not
bad
good.
for the week. Lamar Jackson, Jim Harbaugh, figure it out.
Yeah, another hardball name that's in the news right now. College football. His brother in
That's
some
right.
heat, but we're not going to get into that.
Yeah.
We're not going to get into
He's
that. But
actually not in college football right now. He's actually on the couch. That's what I
you're
heard.
right. He was in a hotel during that game last week. But
Hello.
whatever. But my bad. Week 10.
What do you got
Or
for
the
me?
Jets. The Jets are still bad, ladies and gentlemen. The Jets are still bad. They're oh my god. Wait a minute. They get a few wins. La 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 la. They get a few wins. They beat the Giants. Da, 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 da. The Jets are still bad. The Jets
Still
are
bad.
bad. Zach Wilson stinks. He still stinks. Aaron Rodgers is apparently coming back after Thanksgiving. Why? Why would he want to come back after Thanksgiving? That offensive line is atrocious. They're garbage. Why? The Jets lose to the Raiders. The Raiders stink too.
They're terrible. New coach.
Who's the quarterback for the Raiders?
O'Connell? Aiden O'Connell? Never heard
I
of
don't
him.
know. I don't know, but that's the point. The Jets are still bad. They're going to be probably bad again next week. Jets bad.
Yeah.
Week 10. Zach Wilson, he stinks.
He's out of here. He's out of here.
What'd you see
No
that was
good for
ugly?
them. But it's in the same AFC division there. I got someone who's worse than the Jets.
Uh-oh.
You know, I got someone the best team in the AFC this week. Who did the best? The Dolphins. They watched everyone lose. They watched everyone lose this week.
Good point.
The ugliest team, and I called them out last week. I said, pick up the phone. Fraud alert. Fraud alert. Well, they answered.
Oh.
The New York Bills will not make playoffs, like I said last week. Interceptions, fumble off the first play, poor execution, 12 men on the field. Wow, playoffs? Playoffs? You're not making playoffs. You make mistakes like that. He missed the game-winning field goal. You give him another chance. Yeah, he's going to hit it. Hell yeah, he's going to hit it. Josh Allen, you might have 28 touchdowns, but you also have now 11 interceptions.
Tough.
Okay? That's the math don't math when you're doing math like that.
The math don't math.
That's it.
I think Josh Allen got himself confused with Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's supposed to be throwing those 11 interceptions, not the other way around.
That's
but
what it
I
is.
agree with you. For all the New York Bills fans out there, and I'm talking to Pat out there, that team is a fraud so bad. They just fired their OC today.
Yeah.
They're in shambles. That division is in shambles. You brought up the Dolphins getting the win that week. Yeah, because they weren't playing. That's tough. That division's tough. We'll see. Speaking of that division, another team in that division that gets my ugly.
Yeah.
You probably heard of them. They, once upon a time ago, it feels like now, were just constantly winning. They were a threat every week.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
the same. Not the same. The New England Patriots, not the same. Same record as the Giants, 2-8. Terrible. That is Bill Belichick's, tied for Bill Belichick's worst record since 2000. Mac Jones replaced again at the end of the game by Bailey Zappi. I got news for you. Both of those guys stink. I don't know what The New England
No
Patriots.
good.
It's a total rebuild for the New England Patriots. They both stink. I don't know what's going to New England. How are they going to look going forward? How are they going to look next year? Is Bill Belichick going to be around? Is he gone?
Yeah,
Is he?
I heard he's leaving before the end of the season. I heard there was words
He,
like that.
he might pull an Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
Halfway through the game next week.
Just do an Antonio Brown. Just take off his headset and just fucking walk out of the game.
Bill Belichick just takes off his shirt and just
Yeah.
walks out of the field. Yeah.
I am the Patriots.
I'd appreciate that. But
That'd be a good way to go.
week 10, ugly New England Patriots. Both of their quarterbacks stink.
Yeah, no good.
It's not the Patriot way. It's tough. New England Patriots, tough, bad. Ugly.
Bad. That was bad.
We
You know
got
what's
the
next?
better half challenge. Okay? We have the better half challenge here. We got our two quarterbacks, significant others, their better halves last week. We did the deep dive. We got the information. We put them up. We had the 3 questions, and now we have a winner. Mike, take it away. Who is crowned the winner for week 1 in the better half challenge? Who do we got?
We got Chloe Barbu, Sam Howell's girlfriend. Okay,
Damn it.
taking down Bry Burrows, Jalen Hurts' girlfriend. It was an easy win. You guys voted. You let us know who wanted to win, and you picked Chloe Barbu. Easy decision for me, honestly. She was mine. I spun the wheel. That was the one for me. Made sense. I'll let you know I didn't vote, not biased. I watched the votes go up. It went up.
It was close,
And
though. Was it close at least?
Yeah. That's how they say the elections. It was close. It was close. It was close. So she gets the W for the first week of the Better Half Challenge. But tonight we spin the wheel again. Come back next week with the same questions where we give you the lowdown and you vote who the better half is.
All
Bring
right.
up the wheel. Bring up the wheel.
Bringing up the wheel. Let's get into it. Can you see
All
the
right.
wheel?
You know how it goes, as any game goes. Winner goes first. Spin it.
All right, here we go.
Give me someone good. I want something good here.
You got this. Ooh, wait a minute. You got the New York Buffaloes.
The New York Buffaloes. Who the hell is that guy?
Who the hell is that guy? Good thing I totally closed out of the the tab for the names.
We'll get you the names. We'll get you
All
the
right.
names.
We'll get you the names. All right, now my turn. Let's see here. We'll remove Buffalo. They're done.
New York Buffaloes versus.
Let's go.
I hope it's worse.
The Bears.
Ooh,
Yikes. The Bears.
The Bears.
So
Tyson Bagent versus Josh Allen's girlfriends. You know, we'll see what happens here. I don't know if Tyson Bagent even. Who is that guy? I think
so
he's brand
you
new.
had the New York Buffaloes, correct?
Yeah, if you could close out the wheel, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll close that out right now. Let's stop that. All right, so you had Buffalo.
Yeah, I got
Buffalo is
Hale.
You have Haley Steinfeld.
Nice. Seinfeld. That's a good show.
Oh man, I wonder if she's related.
Let's see.
And I have the Bears. I have Maggie Litzinger.
Sounds
all
boring.
Right.
Sounds like a sea actor.
I don't know. That's kind of a fire last name. Litzinger.
Yeah.
All right, Maggie.
Sounds like the valedictorian of a private school of 7.
All right, so Mikey Bugatti's got Haley. I got Maggie. We're going to put them up to the test. Next week, we'll have all of the information. We have the 3 questions, and we'll see who's crowned week 2 of the Better Half Challenge.
You know what we're getting to. Predictions.
The crowd favorite.
Predictions.
Well, you want to go to predictions?
Yeah. Yeah, boy. I want to hear what you're thinking. Tell me where the Giants are going next week. Who are they playing? And
the Giants.
And what's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Let's not talk about last week.
Not a lot has changed. Not a lot has changed. Not a lot has changed since my predictions last week. I don't know if you remember. Go back, watch the last episode during the predictions. I had a lot of energy. I was trying to be optimistic. The Giants. Mike had the all-time quote about a team that has no soul and no destination. What is the quote?
The scariest thing in the NFL is
Yeah,
a
the
team that has
scariest.
nothing to lose. Okay,
Yeah.
and you guys, you
Wait a
literally
minute. No,
tell me,
hold on. Set me up like this. What's the quote? Hit me with the quote again.
yeah. The scariest thing in the NFL is the team that has nothing to lose.
Damn right. That is, if that ain't the truth, coming out, dropping an L 49-17 to the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, we played hard. Tommy DeVito, the best part about that game was looking up in the stands and seeing the frustration on Tommy DeVito's father is the frustration of all the Giants fan. He was getting so mad at the coach, like, why are you letting my son just get absolutely pummeled because your offensive line is the worst in history. That was the best part about the game. That's not my, the prediction I had. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. A little embarrassing if I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. They couldn't score 50 on us. Like, come on, a little embarrassing. If I'm a Cowboys fan, like,
Yeah.
Look, Giants are ranked 32 out of 32, and we can't put up 50. We held them to 49. Proud about that.
You did get that interception.
We'll get into that. That's also a W. Thank you for reminding me. That's also a W. We did. The Giants gladly added to Dak Prescott's interception counter, but we'll get into that later. My predictions for Week 11.
Yeah.
Giants are playing Commanders divisional game. We got to win against the Commanders. It feels like 2 years ago already. This game, it's in Washington, D.C. Commanders are favored. It's at home for Commanders. Sam Howell is playing good. Unfortunately, I can't say the same about Tommy DeVito. So
Sam Howell has he's leading the NFL with passing yards right now.
Passing yards. I know he's got more than Tua.
Just as we all would have script thought, Sam Howell's got the most passing yards in the NFL.
I'll make it short and sweet. The Giants are not winning next week. The Giants are not winning to the Commanders. At this point, we're looking at April. We're looking at the draft. Looking real good for the New York Football Giants in the NFL draft. So that's my prediction. My prediction for Week 11 is the Giants' draft stock is only going to improve. Yeah, it's only going to improve. Yeah. So that's my predictions. I'm not saying any more about it. What do you got for the Eagles? The Eagles got a big game.
We have, I think it's Monday night, 8 o'clock, what everyone's been waiting for. The Super Bowl matchup, Eagles versus the Chiefs, going into the Lions' Den at Arrowhead. And I've already looked it up. She will be in attendance.
Ooh.
She will be at the game. So obviously,
That's fucking not good for you.
And had to prolong her journey with the Kels brother. They're gonna break up on the day. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be the first test that we've had so far. And I'm happy we're walking in 8-1. I'm happy that they're 7-2. I'm also happy that Patrick Mahomes re-aggravated his little injury again. Yeah, just like he had in the Super Bowl where we started it. It just got re-aggravated. Well, we're gonna finish it. Okay? We're going to finish that aggravated knee he's got there and take him out of the game.
You're not slightly nervous that he's got this injury again? Because if you recall, he had an injury in the Super Bowl, and the dude played pretty good.
He played good. We fell asleep at the wheel, I feel. And I think now, after Jalen Hurts having his background as him standing in the stands with the confetti falling around him, colored red, yellow, and white, is enough fire in his stomach to come back.
You know what? I think he even has more fire than that. I think because he tuned in, he voted for his girl on the Better Half Challenge last week. Right. Unfortunately, she did not win. Bri Burrows. We thought you were going to win. Jalen Hurts, Better Half. I think the fact that she did not win week 1 of the Better Half Challenge on the IHAB a Beer podcast, that's going to even fuel him even more to go out there and let everybody know that whoever he's riding with, should be winning all the awards.
Absolutely.
All the awards, whether it's Miss
From the grand
USA,
scale
whatever,
fucking
to
I have
the
a
Better
beer.
Half Challenge on I'd Have a Beer.
Yeah.
I think he takes that into consideration. He goes out there and plays with a little extra grit. Yeah, I do believe.
So to close that out, the prediction here is, of course, it's Monday night. They're going to give us the best game of the year. They're
Yeah.
going to make it close, and I see a scoreline similar to you see in the Super Bowl, but this time the penalties don't come into effect, and this time maybe people aren't slipping on the turf, and this time the
Oh, here he
Eagles
goes.
take the win. The Eagles take the win this week. We are the underdog, and every time we're the underdog, we always win. Because like they said before, the hungry dog runs faster. Eagles win Monday night.
This guy's a poet. This guy's a poet tonight. The hungry dog lives forever because he got struck by lightning and he only eats the best. And when he fights with the best, he is the best. This guy's just pulling. This guy's just rhyming.
The hungry dog runs faster. That's what everyone knows.
Yes, that's it. That is from Dr. Seuss. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Those are our predictions. Week 11. We're going in. Week 11 already. I'm going to get into grind my gears for this week.
What do you got for me?
I don't know how far out everybody has looked into the upcoming schedule. I don't know, if everyone just plays it week by week, but I took a glance, because I'm looking at the Giants. Let's see. Can we maybe get one more win before this year ends? Probably not. Okay. So the grind my gears this week is the NFL scheduling. I took a look, like I said. I went, went to week 12. I looked at week 12. I'm scrolling. We got, you got your Thursday night, or you got your Sunday night, your Monday night, your Thursday night. Wait a minute. What the hell? What is that right there? We got a Friday night Jets Dolphins at 3 p.m.
Friday.
You heard that right. Go look at it right now. Go pull it up right now on your phone. You got the ESPN app on your phone? Pull up week 12.
A Friday?
Friday. It's not even Friday night. It's Friday. Look it up.
Are they in another country?
They are in Miami.
Miami? They're down here?
Miami. Friday, 3 p.m. Prime Video.
Who's going to that game?
Everybody, I'm gonna take a pause. Everybody take out your phones. Okay, you go to Google, do a little Google search, NFL schedule week 12. Look it up. If you see the Dolphins game at 3 p.m. Prime Video, drop a like on this video because I just shocked you. You didn't even know that this is coming up.
That's
Mikey Bugatti is
I've ever
stunned.
heard.
Look, Mikey Bugatti is stunned. I'm going to pull it up on my phone just to give you a little visual here. Because
what are
this
they
guy's...
thinking?
This is why it grinds my gear. Who's watching this game? 3 p.m. I don't understand. I don't get it. Maybe it's 3 p.m. Is it 3 p.m. like Pacific, whatever? So it's like 7 o'clock.
But then that makes it 6.
Yeah, I don't get it. We'll go week 12. You tell me what you see right there if it focuses. Friday.
That says 3. Yeah.
3 p.m. Prime Video.
So I don't know what they think, who's going to watch that, but it ain't going to be me. And I'm down here. I'm not going to that.
You didn't know the NFL season. You didn't know the NFL season went, it went Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday. You didn't know it went Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday.
You didn't know that prime time was 3 o'clock on a Friday?
You didn't realize?
I've seen playoff games on the Saturday where they do the divisions Saturday, Sunday to get them out of the way. Not Friday. I'm not watching Friday.
I thought I had a double. I'm not the smartest guy. I had a double check. I had to look at it. I checked my dates. I'm like, that says Friday. That sure as hell says Friday, November 24th, 3 p.m. Dolphins Jets.
Maybe, and here's my idea. Maybe that's what was the best day for Aaron Rodgers to come back to the Jets.
You know what? The NFL scripted debate just got relaunched right there. You know what? That is when Aaron Rodgers makes his return
On
is
that day.
November 24th, Friday, and it's the
You
first
get
game
you
ever
get the
played on a
injury
Friday.
report. You get the injury report on Wednesday afternoon, and they go, Aaron Rodgers is listed to play on Friday, and everyone goes, Friday.
Thanksgiving is that Thursday, so
Yeah.
I get it. People are probably off that Friday, but why are we not putting it on that Thursday game? Why Friday?
Thanksgiving is meant for football. There's like 5 games on. Just add another game.
I don't get it. I don't
Friday
get
is
it.
for shopping. Okay, it's Black Friday.
Good point. Good point. You know,
Ridiculous.
unbelievable. But that wraps up my grind my gears. But we're gonna get now. I've been sipping. I've been sipping all episode. This is I'd have a beer. I've been sipping. I'd have a beer. I've been sipping on some great Zeus Brewing Company Shine, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
what is it? This looks like to me that when I'm looking at the sun and Zeus, I'm thinking of a Greek god. So tell me what you got over there. It looks very holy. The can looks sick.
This by far, you see. I mean, if I'm walking around with this, I mean, I said this last week. You know, with the Queen City Pilsner,
Yeah.
but this has got a lot more going on. This pops. This catches the eye for sure. Yeah, Shine Zeus Brewing Company. Like I said, it's a 5.9%. It even has on here ultra light and easy drinking with a kiss of malt and a hint of lemon.
Okay. Okay.
Very
That
good.
sounds actually delicious.
Very refreshing. I'm no BS, and big fan of the can. Big fan of the can.
It looks like a mosaic. It looks like someone painted it on, so that's dope.
Pretty good. Pretty good. So far, you know, I mean, let's run it through the gauntlet
Yeah.
here. Would I have it at dinner? Let me see. Hold on. Would I have it at dinner? Yeah, I'd have this at dinner. I
Sounds like a
pretty
good
much
one.
am having it at dinner right now. Be
This is
honest.
dinner time.
This is dinner time. I'm having this. Yes, I'd have this at dinner. I know for a fact you would have this at dinner as well. This is good. This is a good beer. Would I have this at a tailgate?
Tailgating, walking around,
Would
crushing
I have this at a
beers.
tailgate? I'll tell you what. Honestly, I'd start out with a few of these at a tailgate. Sure.
Maybe
I'll
if
be
it came in
honest
with
though.
a 4-pack.
Yep, like a little 4-pack, little. You know, I'd have a few of these. Not gonna waste this with some silly drinking games though. Be honest though.
It's
Gonna have to
understandable.
go. Yes, gonna have to go to more of the the junk light beers. But I would definitely indulge in some of these during a tailgate for sure. Easy to drink, light, catches the eye, shine. Everybody needs that. The Giants in particular need a little bit of this in their life.
A
Maybe we should
lot.
start stocking this at MetLife Stadium. I don't know. But 1 through 10. So I'm eating it. I'm using it. I'm drinking it at dinner. I'm drinking it at dinner. I'm drinking it at a tailgate. 1 through 10. Let me see. 1 through 10.
What do you got? What
This
do you
has
think?
definitely got a little bit more flavor than the Pilsner last week. And, you know, I'm going 7.5. This is a good beer. This is a good beer. I'm going 7.5. Real good beer. Happy with this beer. I think the Pilsner, maybe it's just, in my opinion, was just a little bit better. This is still very good. 7.5.
That's a great score. That's a great score. And it
7.5.
looks like a delicious beer.
It's a shine.
Where'd you get it from?
Zeus Brewing Company. Glad you asked. Zeus Brewing Company, Poughkeepsie, New York. If you're in the area, go check them out. So far on the I'd Have a Beer podcast, 2 for 2 with their beers on whether or not I'm having it at a dinner, drinking it at a tailgate, and scores upward of 7 out of 10 on the scale. Very good beer. I'm excited for next week.
Beautiful beer. Love that. Love to hear you got something good going on over there. I took mine to the next level. Okay. I came out of work. I was a little tired. I thought to myself, I want a beer, but I gotta be pumped up. I need some energy. So what did I do? I got the Beast Unleashed Monster Beer. Okay. And you're thinking to yourself, what?
That's tough.
What are you even saying right now?
Yeah.
This is exactly what you think this is. This is just beer and an energy drink mixed together. It tastes like Monster, so you know what? The taste is all right. The taste is all right. Would I have this at dinner? I would never let anyone see that I drink this at a table. Okay. If I'm out at the restaurant, I'm like, yeah, let me get the beast, and they put this right next to my plate of pasta. I'm going to jail. This is a sin. This is a sin.
This guy's
The
gonna have a heart attack at dinner drinking that.
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's 6% hard alcohol, and I think it's got it's. I don't. It won't tell me how much energy drinks in here, so that's how you know that's not good.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm not drinking this at dinner. I physically would not be able to drink this at pregame because my heart would come out of my chest
Yeah.
from the excitement
No.
of the game
No.
and this beer.
That's a
Uh,
big mistake. That's a big mistake right there to drink at a tailgate. That guy, he's drinking a Monster with a splash of Bud Light.
Yeah, this is crazy that they even sell this. This is
I
those before market Four Locos, right?
literally, I was thinking about that.
1 through 10, I'm gonna put this based solely on the taste because Monster's all right. I've had energy drinks.
Yeah, sure.
I'll give this like a 4-1. 4-1. This is not gonna be a beer that I'm showing people I drink until today. This is gonna be the last time you see me with it. But if I see someone else that has it, I'd be like, hey, I've had one. Well, actually, I'd come up to them and be like, I'd have one of those before. They're all right.
You just joined an elite group of people that have had that beer. Not that
Yeah, I
many.
found this at a gas station on a dark road. On a dark road.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just joined an elite class of people that can drink that beer at 8:21 at night.
He didn't ID me. He didn't say, "Can I see some ID?" He said, "Are you sure?"
He's like, dude. He's like, buddy, you got anywhere to be tomorrow morning?
Yeah, yeah. He's like, "You sure that's the one you want?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, are you just going to work now because
yeah, yeah.
you're
And
gonna
I'm
be
just
up?
like,
Yeah, just take my money.
"Yeah, just take my money.
Just take my money. It's like I'm Modest Mike. Just take my money.
Take my money."
Okay, so
So,
interesting. Obviously, you need to tip the scales here. You got to go to Zeus Brewing Company out there and get yourself either the
Queen City
Queen
Pilsner,
City Pilsner, very good,
or
or the Shine. So far, 2 for 2 in beers I would drink at dinner and at a tailgate. Not a Monster Energy with a splash of beer or whatever you were drinking. I got to say, the can's pretty cool.
Can Sick. That's what brought me to it. I thought, hey,
Can's
maybe
pretty
they
cool.
got like some cool flavor. It's Monster.
It's Monster.
It's
It's
Monster.
Monster. But let's go to the DMs. I believe we have some questions or a question this week. Let's go to the DMs and see what we got cooking in there this week. We got a question from our old pal Nick. Nick wants to know who came up with the hand signals in the NFL and why do most of them not make sense? Offsides, you put your hands on your hips. This is not the Macarena. All valid points. All valid points here. Yeah. Hey, Macarena. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great question, but I've memorized them into my head now. When I see them get sacked in the end zone, I don't even say words. I just go like this. I probably
Mhm.
look like an idiot. When I know they're holding, I go like this. My new favorite that I've just seen, because I've only heard it this year like 100 times, illegal touching. It's exactly how you think it should look. It's something like this. So it's a little weird, you know? It looks illegal. It looks what you're about to do is
Yeah,
illegal.
it's
So
questionable.
it's like illegal touching. I'm like, that's weird. That's weird. I don't know who made it. Probably the same guys who made the schedule for Friday this week.
Who does this? Who? Yeah, yeah. I don't know who's who made these decisions, but like Mike said, yeah, they're pretty much just burned in my head at this point.
Yeah.
It is what it
I know
is.
this. I know
Yeah.
encroachment or something like this.
Hey, Nick, we appreciate your question. I don't know who the hell made these signs. Somebody a long time ago, long time ago, made these signs, and we've been following them ever since. Even in, I'm pretty sure, high school, pee wee football, everywhere, flag football, everyone's uses the same signs.
I think, and here's a take. During the first like review of a game, like, oh, we're just reviewing this touchdown or first down,
Oh,
they place like a little legend of all of the fucking, you
so they
know,
remember?
so we can see on the screen. It'll be like,
Uh
oh,
huh.
that's what that means. Okay, I'm new to this game. I'm understanding because I don't know what the fuck this means when it happens.
I just, I just had a brain blast.
What do you
Jimmy
got?
Neutron brain blast here. I know why they have the signs the way that they they have the signs, because technically nowadays they wouldn't even need to do the signs. They could, because they just come on, the little fancy mics and tell us, false start offense. They give the number. They don't even need to do the signs. But back, 100 years ago, they didn't have those fancy mics. So people probably with binoculars probably had to see the signs and be like,
"That's what it is."
Oh, you know what? That's, kind of deal. Yeah.
I get it. And this guy had a little fucking stone tablet with
he had the little, he had a Kindle before it was a Kindle.
And
he looked at it and he said,
symbol on.
Yeah, okay. You know what? That's passing. That's holding. That was a holding call. That's probably what it is.
At what point do we phase them out? Or
soon.
Or maybe like drones go in the sky and they make the signal.
I was just going to say, AI is in every aspect of our lives at this point. Yeah. Pretty soon it'll be involved in that, I'm sure. But yeah, so hopefully that answered your question, Nick. If not, I'm sorry. We did our best. We did our best. But I know you'll appreciate this, Nick, and everybody else out there listening. We have to end this episode with talking about our good friend, a lover of the show, I'd Have a Beer podcast, Dak Prescott. We got to talk about him. We got to talk about him. He thought he was off the hook. No, he's not. No, he's not. The G-Men. The G-Men. What was the quote? A hungry dog goes to the bathroom twice a day. What was the quote?
That's it. That's it. The hungry dog runs faster. And that's what the G-Men did this week. Catching one of his balls, intercepting, bringing the Dak interception tracker from 4 to 5. We're 10 weeks in. We got 8 weeks left. I think he gets to it. I think a lot of people don't think he is. I still believe in him. I still believe in him.
I still believe in. How could I not? How can I not believe in my pal Dak Prescott? Absolutely, he's going to get the job done.
Yeah.
When he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. 15 interceptions, no problem. The schedule is going to get a little tighter as the weeks go on. He's going to be playing some better defense. I believe he gets us to that magical number of 15. But like you said, the G-Men getting number 5 for Dak Prescott. We're 10 away. We're 10 away with 7 weeks left, correct? 8 weeks left. Like I said, 8 weeks left. And I think our old pal Dak Prescott will get us there. We love it. Dak, if you want to come on the show at any point in time and tell us when you will throw the remaining 10 interceptions, be my guest. Come on over. We'll put you we'll put you front stage. And I will introduce you to some great beer while you're sitting at home during February on the couch playing golf with your friends. Zeus Brewing Company, The Shine, fantastic. Yeah. Give yourself a little shine, Dak Prescott.
You'd love it.
Yes. Anything else you want to say on Dak Prescott there, Mike?
I'm looking forward to seeing him soon. Getting some more from him. He's playing some tough teams, and he'll know what to do. He hears us.
He knows what to do. I know. He tunes in. He watches Stephen A. and then he watches I'd Have a Beer podcast, Mike and Manny, before he goes out and plays. And he particularly watched last episode, which is the reason why he threw one against my G-Men. Now he's got 5. We salute you, Dak Prescott. We'll see you next week.
Absolutely.
But that's all I got for you tonight. Mike, any final words?
Just like always, slam that like button.
Absolutely.
Give us a 5-star review. Take Modest Mike's bet. And if you're looking for some beer, we got some great beer from Zeus Brewery, some shine. Put some shine in your life and stop by Zeus Brewery. Get a nice beer for your day. And we'll see you next week for the next Better Wives Challenge and the good, the bad, and the ugly of Week 11 of the NFL. Manny?
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Follow us on all our social media at IHAB Podcast. We're all over. We're on the Instagram. We're on the YouTube. We're on the TikTok. Make sure to absolutely slam those buttons. Slam those buttons. That's all I got for you tonight. Stay out of trouble, and we will see you again next week. Hey, I'd have a beer.